Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another My Little Pony Finish with Magic Season 8 Blind Reaction. And today I'm looking at Episode 7 of Season 8, titled Horseplay. And there's a space in there, it's horseplay, which tells me the play is probably the important part. It's going to, be about a play somehow. They're either going to go see a play or they're going to put on a play, which, I mean, is something we've kind of already done before with the Heartwarming episode back in Season 2, but it could be different. It could be more about the production end as opposed to the story being told by the play, because we didn't really touch on that much with that episode, so that could be interesting. And, or it could be something else entirely. Though with this one, I don't know, I have pretty strong confidence that it's going to involve some sort of theatrical performance just because, there really aren't many other ways to interpret that title, Horseplay. Can't really think of any. As usual, don't really know much going in. Haven't been spoiled. I just know who the writer is, as usual, just because, I like to keep up with that for whatever reason. Which is, it's weird. I don't do that for basically any other show, but with MLP, I started keeping track of the writers, and now I keep keeping track of them. So yeah. And this week we have another new one, Kaita Mapambra, which is definitely not a name I've encountered before. But that's cool. I mean, last week we had a new writer, and it turned out to be an excellent episode. And hopefully the same thing will happen here, and we'll continue the trend of greatness for writing debuts here in Season 8. Not really anything else to say. Let's just go ahead and get this started. Oh, talking to Celestia? Nice.
My one'sversary?
The 1,111th year anniversary of when you first raised the sun.
Ah.
Good thing Pinkie Pie reminded us, or we would have forgot to celebrate.
Of course Pinkie Pie knows that.
Only ones. What did you
She
have
knows
in mind?
everything.
To commemorate your first sunrise.
And now we know that. Now we know how long she's been raising the sun. That's cool.
If you don't mind.
That was amazing. Someone give me a gif of that. Someone on my Discord supply it. And that too. That's just... I know, yeah. Celestia being adorable, that is just too much to handle.
My friends often put on plays.
It just makes it cuter when it's Celestia.
Every pony coming together to create a magical experience to share with others. I've always believed theater brings out the best in us and forges a special bond
Theater's
of
pretty cool.
friendship.
I didn't know you used to act.
I don't think she said that.
I was always too busy with my
And she
magic
just
lessons to be part of any plays myself.
Appreciates it.
But still, it's something I always wished I could experience.
Ah.
And you still can.
Is this gonna be a Celestia episode?
We would be honored if you would be the star of our play.
Wait, what?
It's looking like it. If so, that's amazing. I mean, any excuse for an episode about Best Princess is something I will gladly take. Play starring Celestia. Sounds good to me. Makes it all complete. Here we go. Hopefully there's more just absolutely adorable Celestia.
You want me to star in your play? Yeah. When did that happen exactly?
If you'll excuse us for a second. Don't you see, Spike? It's perfect. Princess Celestia has always wanted to be in a play, and this one's about her.
Oh.
I guess. But how are
I
we
mean, maybe
supposed to
she said
direct
that, but
She's the
I
ruler
was
of Equestria.
distracted.
She's also our friend. Celestia's always kind to every pony. So if we have
Yeah?
a chance to finally do something for her, we should. Come on. How many times has Celestia helped us, guided us, been a warm, calming voice over our shoulder?
Twilight,
Yes, Princess Celestia?
your invitation is very kind. But are you certain it's wise? I have no acting experience at all.
Experience? Psh, you'll be playing yourself, and we'll all help you.
Oh, she's gonna be a terrible actress, isn't
It
she?
means so much to the students if you were in our show.
Well, if you're sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Twilight can be pretty
then
adorable
I would
too.
be delighted
That
to
smile.
join your theater troupe.
Oh, this will be good. Ready.
Betty is rich.
Wormy apple course, Pinky. How many times have I told you to keep your special effects away from my sets?
327.
Wow.
Unless you just did. Then it's 328.
I can't believe you've memorized your lines already, Fluttershy.
Once you get past terrifying, paralyzing stage fright, the rest is easy. Now I just hope Princess Celestia says we can do our play. As soon as
Good to
she
know
sees
Fluttershy is
these fabulous
participating.
costumes, all she'll be able to say is, "Bravo!"
Ready.
Heads up! Here comes our answer!
Wonderful news, every pony.
Yeehaw! We get to put on our show?
Even better, Princess Celestia is gonna be our star.
Yeah, that's how I felt too.
Celestia?
Starring in our play?
Yeah.
This is huge!
Well, she was a
Well,
little nervous at first.
Rarity seems
But I
unsure.
told her not to worry. With us helping, it'll all go smooth as silk.
Uh,
I must find the silk. If Celestia's going to be in
Oh.
our play,
that's what she's worried about. Of course.
none of these old ideas will do.
Well, those didn't look like good ideas anyway.
Another party cannon for princess size effects. We're gonna need Big Bertha.
Pinky!
What?
Our play is gonna be amazing! I gotta tell every pony I know, and even the ones I don't!
Okay. Oh, wow. Just
Why in tarnation
rain boom out of nowhere.
starstruck? We've met Princess Celestia before, plenty of times.
Those were formal things. Galas, world saving. This
Wow.
is different.
Yeah, world saving is pretty formal.
Warm-ups with a princess, blowing your nose in front of a princess, sitting around just talking with a
Well, I mean-
princess.
I'm a princess.
Yeah, that's about what I was gonna say.
That's different. You're not a prince.
Wow.
princess.
Thanks. Celestia wants to experience the special friendship that theater ponies have. To give her that, you just need to be yourselves. You really think so?
Quit fretting. It's only a couple of pals getting together to put on a one's-versary play. What could go wrong? Places, every pony! We're here to rehearse a new day in Equestria.
Ahem.
Directed, written, and produced by
Wow.
Sparks.
That's important.
Stage 1, Act 1, Scene 1. Action! Once upon a time, before Celestia,
We know Fluttershy is a good actress.
terrible hardship. Raising the sun every morning.
That's been made
was so
pretty
hard,
clear.
It took 5 great sorcerers plus stars.
It's good to see the students again.
To do it. And every day, the unicorns helping Star Swirl had used so much magic, they lost their powers forever. Things looked bleak. Soon, Equestria would lose all its magic users. Then, the land would be covered in darkness for eternity.
Getting some new lore. I think this was already went into that. They already went into this in that one book, but
They're all great.
the Journal of the Two Sisters. But
But then, a student named Celestia discovered she
Now we
had
actually have it
the
in
power
the
to
show.
raise the sun herself without draining her magic.
it sounds kind of familiar to me. But
That's your cue, Celestia.
Oh,
yeah, here we go.
It is time for a new day,
This is gonna be great.
Equestria.
What?
Oh, I said it is time for a new day in Equestria.
And your delivery was great. But
Oh.
you should try it a tiny bit louder for the ponies in the back row.
Oh, yes, my royal Canterlot voice. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, no.
Twilight.
It is time for a new day in Equestria!
You're such a weirdo, Celestia.
Goodness, this theater does have strong acoustics. My apologies. I'm still learning to hone my craft.
No, you're doing fine. Why don't we try it one more time? Just like you're talking to me.
it is time for a new day
Wow.
in Equestria.
A bit more energy.
It's time for a new day in Equestria! How is that?
Honestly,
Great! Wow.
Wow.
It's hard to believe
Come
we've
on,
never done
Twilight.
this before.
Gotta tell the truth.
Next number.
Applejack does not approve.
step, back, leap, touch. Got it! Moving on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, Star Swirl. Throw off that musty hat and let's have a dance.
This is amazing.
Oh dear.
I think we have a problem. Yeah, our lead actress is a disaster.
What are we gonna do? If I tell Celestia she's terrible, it'll hurt her feelings, and I'll be a bad friend.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think she'll be able to take it pretty well.
Worse friend.
You need to tell Celestia the truth.
Yeah.
right?
Any other suggestions?
Why don't we just cancel the show?
Real suggestions?
No, think about it. Right now, most of Equestria doesn't even know we're doing a once-versary.
But then there's Rainbow Dash.
will ever miss it. So they'll never find out Princess Celestia is a bad actress.
Cue Rainbow Dash in
That's the perfect plan. All right.
there.
I just finished telling every pony to come to our play. You did? Yeah. You should have seen how excited they got when they found out Celestia was in it. They said they'd tell their friends, and then their friends would tell their friends. Every pony in Equestria is gonna see this thing. Did I miss something? Just a bright light of hope being snuffed. But that's okay.
What a line there.
I cancel the show. I know what I have to do.
Be honest with Celestia and give the lead role to some pony else?
Not a chance.
Twilight, you know truth is a huge part of friendship.
And so is making
it's one of
another
the
pony's dreams come true.
Elements of harmony.
I promised Celestia that
Honesty.
this time she could be a part of the play, instead of just watching it. And I plan to keep that promise.
But how?
You want to give me acting lessons?
No. More like a special workshop with other actors. To take your performance from good to flawless.
Thank you so much, Twilight. This is what I always knew theater must be about. That special stage pony bond of shared trust and honesty.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Princess Celestia, meet Method Mare performers
Oh.
on stage and Raspberry
The
Beret.
Method Mares. Never thought we'd see them again.
Your Majesty.
The pleasure is all mine. If there's anything I can do to become a better equestrian thespian, I
Equestrian
will.
thespian.
What do you have planned?
Well, I thought we'd make it up as we go along.
That one's really
Known
cute.
as improvisation.
That mole.
And we can start as soon as we get out of this box.
Uh-huh.
What box?
How's it going over here? That sun will never rise again.
That's why I have something even better.
It's the perfect substitute.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
It was the perfect substitute.
Balloons have a bit of a weakness.
Please give me something to be happy about.
Let's try visualization and you're skiing.
Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, it's so snowy today. Brr, I'm getting chilly.
She's adorable.
Should I get you a blanket?
All aboard! The Ponyville Express is leaving the station. Woo, woo!
It is? I
Wow.
don't see anything.
Let's be weeping willows in the wind. We are strong in adversity, yet supple as we bow to fate.
Well, what do you feel?
Nothing. Oh, the classroom floor under my hose. Is that
Come on.
Do I want to know? Wait for
I mean, you at least understand the concept of acting, right, Celestia? This, and I guess this is our new B plot.
Just like Bernie Martin.
Yeah.
What are they doing now?
The simplest acting exercise they could think of. A game of charades.
A puppy. A duck-billed platypus. And
tied disestablishmentarianism.
Ah,
I give
I'm-
up. What?
My love for Equestria and all the ponies in it. Twilight, you felt what I was emoting, didn't you?
Yeah!
what was that face?
Acting we've seen all day.
I agree. Oh. Okay. Luna and Flora.
Tried.
I guess they know each other.
We can't make Celestia an actress, so there's only one thing to do.
Tell her the truth, finally?
No. Oh. I've rewritten the script to give Celestia a more artistic part with no lines. And to make sure the show's a hit, I've whipped up the biggest, bestest, flashiest fake sun.
Oh. Well,
Vicky, that looks unsafe.
just a little.
Would untested magic fireworks that I bought in a back alley from Trixie at midnight be unsafe?
Well, this is maybe for the best. Wow.
I can't take it anymore. It was supposed to be a simple play. Just one simple play. And then everything goes wrong. From the stage to the props, right down to the worst lead actress in Equestria.
And Celestia's gonna hear that, right? Aw. Yeah, you messed up there, Twilight.
If you honestly thought I was a bad actress, why didn't you tell me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insult your acting. It's just I got so stressed. But that's no excuse for what I said. You have every right to be upset with me.
I'm not upset because you
Aw.
insulted my acting.
You're not?
I'm upset because in all the time we've known each other, I thought I taught you about the importance of friendship, trust, and honesty.
Celestia, wait! No! You can't fly away now! Look! Ponies are taking their seats for the show.
I
Standing room only! Did I do a
I don't know, this seems more important,
thing or
though.
what?
Sorry, we can't put on a show with no lead actress. You go find Celestia.
Yeah,
We'll figure out a way to stall this thing till you get back.
I agree with that. Don't stop this.
Good luck. No pony's gonna volunteer to try to tame that.
No.
Oh.
Indeed.
What's Spike gonna do?
So, who likes juggling?
Of course.
Princess Celestia, please wait. Can we talk?
I'm afraid I haven't much to say, Twilight.
All right then. Just
Feels
listen.
weird seeing her
You've guided me
legitimately
since I was a
angry
filly.
with Toy.
You've given me knowledge and advice and friendship. Just once, I wanted to be able to give something back to you. I know what I did was wrong. I should have told you the truth, but I promised you could be in our play. I had to make it work. Nothing would make me feel worse than knowing I disappointed you.
You really mean that?
The moon!
Of course! I look up to you more than any pony I've ever met. I hate to let you down, like I did.
Oh, you had good intentions, Twilight, but you know that the truth is always better than a well-meant lie. Didn't Applejack remind you?
Well, yeah.
About 100 times. And now, because I didn't listen to her, I've ruined your whole one's-versary.
Well, I don't know about that. Isn't there an old saying, the show must go on? There may be a way for us to save the play yet.
But how? I mean, if I'm being completely honest, you're not an actress.
No, but I am a princess.
Oh, wow.
Good news. Free food. Bad news. This play is officially a disaster.
Fortunately, I know a thing or two about how to deal with those.
You came back!
Yes, but let's celebrate later. Right now, we have a show to do.
But how? The audience is about to riot! We have no backdrop, and our lead actress is...
No longer in that role. Rarity, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Twilight, go calm the audience. Let them know the play will start in just a minute. Rainbow Dash, bring us some clouds and place them behind the stage.
Oh. Gonna have an actual sun rising,
There,
aren't we?
that's our new backdrop. Starlight, do you have a copy of the script? Spike, you narrate the play. Fluttershy will be our new lead.
Oh.
Oh my.
I mean, that's...
Me? Playing you? Well, you...
Didn't you do that
watch me
before?
play
Or...
you? Oh, no.
I mean, for your little play for Rainbow Dash.
Visualize with me. You're a princess. Regal. Commanding. Confident. Feel the rising sun's warmth. Equestria needs you.
Once upon a time, before Celestia, Equestria was suffering terrible hardship. Raising the sun every morning was so hard that it took 5 unicorn sorcerers, plus Star Swirl the Bearded, to do it. You call those great sorcerers?
Wow.
Hecklers, what should we do? Spike, improvise.
Yes, and raising the sun each day was super draining. But you can see that for yourselves, right? I mean, do these guys look beat up or what? Star Squirrel's so stressed, he's got kinks in his horn. But that's okay, because it turns out Celestia had the special power to raise the sun all by herself.
It's time for a new day in Equestria!
In all the commotion, we forgot we don't have a sun. What do?
We play charades.
Yeah, gonna use the real sun. Just abuse it.
Goodness, I had no idea this production would have such elaborate special effects.
Abuse the natural order.
Judging by how many flowers the audience threw, it seems our play was a success.
I just feel bad you never got a chance to actually be in it.
You shouldn't. I never felt I had to be on stage to be a part of the show. All I ever wanted was to share an honest bond of creativity, artistry, and happiness with my friends. And that's exactly what
She's
I
so
got to
awesome.
Thank you for saving our play, Princess Celestia.
do. You're welcome, Twilight. But from now on, none of you will have to call me Princess anymore.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, what? We don't?
No. I had so much fun tonight, I've decided to give up my crown, step down from the throne, and devote all of my time to the theme.
What?
Gotcha. Maybe I'm not such a bad actress after all.
That was great. Well, there we go. Well, yeah, I obviously really enjoyed that. I mean, it's a Celestia episode. I'm not gonna not love it, because she's just great. I mean, especially when she acts cute or when she acts weird. It's just better than when another pony does it. Because there's that contrast. You expect her to be so serious and regal, but when she does something like that, it's just like the best. And this episode was all about that. And yeah, I just really immensely enjoyed it. I don't think it was perfect, though. I mean, some of the rest of the main six felt maybe a little off to me. Pinkie Pie especially, I think she kind of didn't really seem the best. They didn't really work her in the best here. Some of those were okay. I mean, Applejack, this was good. mean, it was basically listen to Applejack the episode, as opposed to a few episodes ago when the moral seemed to be don't listen to Applejack. But very different situations. And I do like how Fluttershy was the one we found to be the actress. And not just because it's progression in terms of her and her stage fright problems, that she's actually willing to go out there now, but also because we have kind of built up that she is a good actress. I mean, in just a few episodes ago, we had her like really getting into roles and just like showing this just ability to just completely change her character and take on a new personality, which is something that she's done before. And I mean, she does also have an interest in theater we've seen before too. I mean, the whole testing episode with Rainbow Dash, her thing was that she would put on a play with animals, and that was also the episode where she kind of for the first time portrayed Celestia, because she was in the whole demonstration they put on for Rainbow Dash in the end, I believe. Yeah, she was, and then was Rarity Luna? I think, I forget, but or was Luna even in it? I don't even remember. I haven't seen that episode in a while. It's one of my favorite episodes, but I haven't seen it in quite a long time now. But yeah, I like how Fluttershy was used. I like how Applejack was used. Rarity didn't even really need to be there. I mean, I'm glad she was, because, I mean, Rarity, but she didn't really contribute anything. Rainbow Dash was fine. She had a plot reason to be there. I mean, she's the one who can fly off super fast and go and tell everyone. And we had that whole bit set up where she came in right at the inopportune moment where they couldn't just cancel the performance. So, yeah. But she didn't really actually do much either. And I think the whole replacement son plot point wasn't really entirely necessary. I mean, I guess that was just a way to get Twilight worked up and angry so that she would let slip eventually what happened. But I think that could have been done differently without that. I don't know, it just felt a little weird to me. But other than that, I just really enjoyed this. I mean, everything with Celestia trying to figure out acting. I mean, they did kind of take it a bit far with her and the Method Mares, and her just not even seeming to understand the concept of acting after saying she's a big fan of theater and stuff. But it was funny, so I can forgive it. Yeah, just in general, this was really enjoyable. And it was cool. I mean, I really appreciate that we actually had an episode that was just a Celestia episode that wasn't about Luna, and it wasn't like some serious big deal episode. It was just a fun episode that featured Celestia, which isn't something we've had in a while, if not ever. I mean, the closest is probably in Season 1, Bird in the Hoof, where we had a lot of her at that party, and then her at the end. There was just, I mean, it was mostly a Fluttershy episode, but she was in it quite a bit. And this was more than that. This was considerably Celestia-focused, and I really, really appreciate that, because she is still one of my favorite characters. At this point, probably my third favorite character overall, because Starlight is amazing. And she was in it too. She was fine. I mean, it's hard to do Starlight that wrong. And she probably didn't need to be in the episode, but she was good. She didn't seem not like Starlight, so that's good. And also Twilight. She, of course, I think this was believable. She has always had this, when it comes to Celestia, she gets worked up, and she maybe when it would be easier for her to tell another pony that they're being terrible and that they suck as an actress. With Celestia, I can understand why she would go to such extremes not to say that, just because she does so idolize her and just treat her with such a I don't even know what word I'm really going for, but just treat her in such a special way. But yeah, it was kind of it felt bad just seeing Celestia actually get angry at Twilight. I mean, that's something we haven't really seen other than in like the Sombra vision that was shown to Twilight. That was Celestia and Twilight's own delusions about what would happen if she disappointed Celestia. We haven't actually seen legitimate just disappointment and anger, except briefly. I mean, like Camelot Wedding, she kind of was upset with Twilight there. You have a lot to think about, or whatever she says, and then just goes right past her. But I mean, this was for a longer period of time. It was like more. It was just more of it. But just seeing that, it hurts just because you know how much Twilight does, how much stake she does put in her relationship with Celestia and pleasing Celestia, and how much she looks up to her. That just when Celestia gives her that look, you kind of feel it, or at least I do, and it really, really stings. So that definitely got me there, and it was fun. It was a fun episode. I think I liked last week's a little more, but this was still pretty great. And we also had the lore a bit more firmly established, I suppose, with the whole idea of Celestia raising the sun, and when it all started, and what was the situation before. But I mean, as said, I think that was already said in that book, the Journal of the Two Sisters, but now it's something that's in the show, which is good, because I mean, some people, you run into a lot of people, or I do, that still assume that Celestia has been around like basically since forever, and there wasn't anything before her in terms of raising the sun. But now that's a little clearer and more firmly established, so good. And I think that covers everything. Hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.